Hello, everybody on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and NFL fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my picks for Super Bowl Sunday between my New England Patriots versus the LA Rams. Check it out. First off, before I begin, you can also check out my videos from last week if you like the NHL. You can definitely check out my thoughts about the NHL this season and the NBA. My thoughts about the NBA this season, you can definitely check out over there too. So, anyways, back on. My thoughts about the conference championship games. The grand finale of the NFL season, Super Bowl Sunday. Whoa, excuse me. But anyways, the grand finale of Super Bowl Sunday. Here's what I thought. The LA Rams should not be in the Super Bowl, but the Saints should be in it. That's my theory on that. But can't do anything about it now, but whatever. No biggie. But anyways, going in, that pass interference call in the end was a really bad call. I think referees should make a challenge for that to challenge the penalties and things like that. I mean that's the thing they should look at during the off season. But anyways, as we go along, as we possess, as we go on, they went to overtime in that game. And the Saints had the ball. They couldn't score, but the Saints got it in the game-winning field goal. And they got it in. On the flip side, my New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs 2 weeks ago. I mean, it was a seesaw battle. I think it was another quarterback duel. Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady going at it. You know, Patriots were up 14-0 at the half. It should have been 21-0 because of that Brady pick in the end of the first half. So it was 14-0 at the half, and then all of a sudden the Kansas City Chiefs started to fire back and things going in and et cetera, et cetera. Then they tied it. Then the Patriots scored. I think they scored to make it 17-7. Then the Chiefs scored twice, and they made it to like 21-17. Then all of a sudden Brady got it in for a touchdown, made it 24-21, and 28-24. The Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes scored again, and then of course the Patriots scored again with Tom Brady with 31-28 just before like a minute 39 left, but Patrick Mahomes got it with a game-winning kick and went to overtime in that one. That became a game winner on that one. So it was a quarterback duel of the ages, I think. This is much better than Tony Romo and Peyton Manning and probably things like that, and probably better than I would probably say all the Tom Brady and Peyton Manning ones, I would say personally. But hey, whatever. So definitely a quarterback duel of the ages, so that's my theory on that. So now, how did they get here? Well, the Rams got here when they beat up the Dallas Cowboys in their first round bye, and they got in their home game against the Dallas Cowboys. They ended up doing was it the first? No, I'm sorry. It was the hold on. It was Dallas. Sorry about that. So yeah, they beat up Dallas. They beat up. Dirk got Ezekiel Elliott, a Pro Bowler, Ezekiel Elliott's one of the top 5 running backs in the league besides Todd Gurley in there as well. So they got there, they had some questions, Dallas made some weird things. Jason Garrett tried to do an onside kick, didn't work out. All of a sudden, though, they beat the Rams in there, and they did the same thing. They slowed down the Saints offense on their defense, and the way it handled like that. So anyways, with my New England Patriots, how did they get here? They got here. They beat the LA Chargers, the first LA team, and they beat them pounded them in the divisional round. And then it was all because of the running game. Sony Michel and James White in that one. Then all of a sudden in the championship game, it was because it was James White and God, you know. James White, Sony Michel, I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. But anyways, going back, into that, it's all about the running game on both sides of the ball. So I think it was the most run game in that one. He's going to win the game. But anyways, nevertheless, though, Tom Brady did Tom Brady things in overtime, definitely stepped up when he needed to and won the game. Surprisingly, Kansas City, which I was okay with that. It was okay. As I was saying, though, sorry about that, but it was all about the running game on both sides. I mean, Todd Gurley and James White and Sony Michel in that one. And it's going down to, what should I say? Jared Goff and Tom Brady. and the quarterbacks and in the defense, I mean, really definitely stepping up in the playoffs. That's why they're here. One of the big heroes from the Patriots on defense was probably Devin McCourty. And, of course, don't forget Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski. All those guys are up on the board, doing their part. And the Rams defense, Nick Nagamasu, who's been doing stepping up, though. He's doing and everything like that. And that's it. But my thoughts about it, it's going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be a back and forth. Some people saying blowout. Some people saying a little mix in the bag in there. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be a back and forth game, I think. I mean, not for nothing. I mean, these are two good offenses. I see like an offensive explosion, I think. I think in any way. So I think going into that, it's going to be a really tight one. I think it's going to come down to the end who has the ball last, which I think is going to be my New England Patriots, I think. And to be fair, though, the Patriots are the road team. So to be honest with you, so in the last few years, they've been on the road. The road teams have been winning the last several years. So then the Patriots are the road team. So that's another good gander on that, though. The Rams are the home team. So yeah, let's see how that one turns out. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna help, but but it is what it is. But hey, we'll see how that one turns out. But anyways, though, I think in this game, I think whoever's going to have the ball last is going to be a close one. I think it's going to come down to Steven Gronkowski or in that game, Greg Zolan. So whoever has that is going to come and win the game, I think. I think it's going to come down to a game-winning field goal. So I think for this game, the favorites in this game is the Patriots is 2.5. So I think that's a really good pick. I think whoever's going to do that. So in the end, though, I think my New England Patriots are going to come out victorious in this game. So I'm going to take my New England Patriots to win this game. I hope they do, really. I really love to see Tom Brady get that 6th Super Bowl, and so is Belichick. So, that would be awesome to see. So I think that's going to really turn out. That's how I feel about that. But anyways, I think my New England Patriots are going to be, I think they're going to win this game. Ironically, it had a snowstorm in there. The last time the Rams were in the snowstorm in the Super Bowl was in Atlanta 20 years ago when they were in St. Louis, when they would all start on the greatest show on turf. So that's kind of helped. So this is going to be very interesting how that one plays out. I mean, the last time the Rams were in the Super Bowl was 20 years ago, and that was in Atlanta. So, but a different stadium. I think it was at I forget, was the Georgia Dome it was on, and was it that way in the Mercedes-Benz? Not the Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Yeah, I was thinking that was the New Orleans Superdome for a minute, but no, it's the same one. So, anyways, I think that's going to be really good. I think that's going to be helping that out and things like that. And so, anyways, but this time around, though, the Rams are going to, I think the Patriots are going to come out top on this one. And they're probably looking for redemption from last year's Super Bowl against Philadelphia. So, as they had the Philly special and things like that. And, of course, especially Julie Edelman, who's going to play in the Super Bowl, missed last year due to an ACL injury when he hurt in preseason against Detroit. So that's going to be a big help, too. So it comes to things like that. So I'm going to take my New England Patriots straight up to win this game. On the line, though, like I said, the Patriots are favored by 2.5 points in this game. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take my New England Patriots minus 2.5. My final score for my New England Patriots, 34. The LA Rams, 31. So there you go. That's my picks. That's gonna be my pick for the Super Bowl Sunday. Then that's gonna be it. I know this is gonna be a great NFL year. I will see you guys on my post Super Bowl video where I say thank you for another great NFL season and things like that. So it's gonna be a good one. I hope you are gonna spend time with your family. Be careful about drinking and driving. Drink responsibly. I don't want to see anyone getting drinking and driving or getting DUIs and things like that. And things like that. So, just have a good, my advice is have a good time and just be careful, Till then, this is Andrew Warren signing off, and I will see you guys all again next week in my Super Bowl pick show, Super Bowl post video. Peace.